Hello and thank you for joining us here at the 2023 Shanghai Auto Show, the largest auto show in China and, in terms of new product launches, probably the biggest in the world. Now, China's car industry has come on leaps and bounds in the areas of electrification and smartification in the last 2 years since we were last here in Shanghai. And this show promises to be like no other before it in terms of fascinating product launches. Now, of course, the Geely Group's ever-expanding family is going to play a major part of that. And they've been making some big headlines here in Shanghai. So let's go and check out what they brought for us. This is the L7, the first model in the new Geely Galaxy line of products that will focus on premium long-range hybrids and electric vehicles. The L in L7 tells us that this is a plug-in hybrid. Electric versions will come with an E. This one sits on the e-CMA platform that was co-developed with Volvo and can support plug-in hybrids, range-extending EVs and full EVs as well. It comes with the Nord-Thor HiX 8848 hybrid drivetrain, which provides between 288 and 487 kilowatts of power. Oh, and that long range we talked about earlier, up to 1,370 kilometers on the CLTC cycle. But you know what? That powertrain isn't even the most impressive part about this vehicle, because check this out. This car has not one, not two, but 3 screens inside and a 25.6-inch head-up display as well. All of these systems run on the super-fast Snapdragon 8155 processor, and they also run on the Galaxy NOS operating system. If you want to see what the future holds in store for the Galaxy lineup, then look no further. The car behind me is the Galaxy Light concept, which forms the design inspiration for all Galaxy models. Over here at Smart, the brand are commemorating their 25th anniversary, and they're doing so in some style. This is the brand new #3 SUV coupe launched here in Shanghai. What a colour! As you can see, the #3 adopts the family design language, this sort of lava lamp styling here at the front, and large wheels pushed right out into the corners, just like on the original Smart. In fact, the 3 offers an even longer wheelbase than its more compact sibling, which is already quite spacious in the back, but gives us plenty of room in here. Since our C-pillar has changed, we've also moved our Smart logo down here to the front part. But the headline figure for this car, the Brabus version, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.6 seconds. Those familiar with the #1 will see plenty that they recognize here in the #3 with this elongated dashboard leading up to this 12.6-inch screen on here. But there are some amendments. Most notably, the oval vents have made way for these circular vents here and this gunmetal grey dashboard, which looks much more sporty and dynamic. From one memorable anniversary to another, we find ourselves here at Lotus, who this year are celebrating their 75th anniversary. They celebrated in a big way last month with the start of sales for this in China, the Electra Hyper SUV, at an event attended by none other than Formula 1 World Champion Jenson Button. European sales for this will be starting later this year. Lotus are at full speed with their brand awareness building here in China and have brought their entire lineup to the Shanghai Auto Show, including the Emira, the Electra and the achingly gorgeous Evija. Next up, a brand best known for their safety and sustainability credentials, increasingly so because they're aiming to go fully electric by 2030. We are, of course, at Volvo. This is the Volvo EX90, and it's making its public debut here in China for the very first time. It is the first Volvo built from the ground up as a fully electric car, and it sits on the firm's SPA2 electric architecture. This is a LiDAR unit. It's the very first time a LiDAR unit has been fitted to a Volvo, and it's part of a comprehensive safety package called Safe Space Technology that makes this the safest Volvo ever made. Uses sensors like that one and a bunch of other sensors around the car to actively protect occupants externally and from internal factors as well. The EX90 also comes inside here with a 14.5-inch portrait style screen, the biggest screen ever put into a Volvo. It runs on the Google Android system and it uses a special UX that keeps all of the things that are important in focus to keep your eyes on the road. Standard versions of the EX90 come with 7 seats in a 2+3+2 formation, but if you want a more exclusive experience, you're going to want this, the Volvo EX90 Excellence Edition. This version features 4 seats. Both of these outside seats recline fully. You also get in here a little fridge as well, and touch controls on here next to your Aura 4's design crystal. I feel like I'm in Sweden already. Cut from the same cloth but an altogether different animal, we have Polestar, and the rapidly expanding brand continues its meteoric rise here in China. Not only has the brand brought updated versions of the Polestar 2, they've also given a China debut to the stunning Polestar 3, and they've treated us to a global debut of their brand new Polestar 4. Polestar, of course, is a very design-led brand, led by a former designer himself. As you can see over my shoulder, Mr. Thomas Ingenlath is up on stage talking about his brand new baby, the Polestar 4. Polestar claim that the 4 is an SUV coupe designed from the ground up in that way, not an SUV turned into a coupe SUV, and that should give a better experience for rear occupants in the car. All versions of the Polestar 4 come with a full-length panoramic sunroof, but as you may have noticed, no rear window. Rearward visibility is instead replaced by a live feed from a camera on a screen where your rear view mirror goes. With a maximum of 400 kilowatts of power on tap, this car will sprint from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.8 seconds. Back into China, and we're here on the Lynk Co stand where they brought the next day concept, which is also a lot of Scandinavian influence, and a lot of what goes into this also goes into their brand new car. This is the Lynk Co Zero8, and as you can see, it debuts that brand new design language from the next day concept. It is a mid-size SUV, so 5 seats, and of course it's Lynk Co, so it is a hybrid as well. 1.5 litre engine in here, plus a 136 horsepower motor and a 17.2 kilowatt hour battery should give this pretty decent range.
At the back, Lynk Co's signature design remains and makes for a very dynamic rear end. Inside, things have also been kicked up a gear with a beautiful minimalist interior composed of high quality materials. Up top there's a 15.4 inch main screen and a 92 inch augmented reality head-up display.
Finally, we've saved one of the most popular cars at the show until the very end, the ZEEKR X. Launched just last week, the ZEEKR X is a fully electric compact SUV and the third model from the Geely Auto Group's youngest brand. As with the 001 and 009 before it, the ZEEKR X is built on the SEA platform, SEA2 to be precise, and well, it's quite a looker, don't you think? Boasting up to 315 kilowatts of power, the ZEEKR X is quite the surprise package. It has a minimum 0 to 100 km per hour time of, wait for it, just 3.7 seconds. Pocket rocket? You'd better believe it.
All versions of the X get a 66 kilowatt hour battery with range as high as 560 kilometers on the CLTC cycle, but you know what? This car isn't all beauty without brains, because it's got those as well.
Now, the interior of the X is a super luxurious place to be, but it's also got a few tricks up its sleeve. Check this out. Now it's here, now it's over there, and the center tunnel also does the same thing as well. How cool is that? Oh, and before I forget, ZEEKR have just announced that they're bringing the 001 and the X to Europe in Q4 2023, starting in Sweden and the Netherlands. So So if you're in Europe, go and check them out. That's it for our tour of the Geely Group brands here at Shanghai Auto Show 2023. Kenny G is kicking us out. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to stay up to date with the latest Geely news. We will catch you next time. Bye-bye.